Hello, welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's well. Didn't do a food shop last week. There were only myself and Drew in the house because Darren had taken recent leave to Canada along with two of my older children. So we were really quiet and I just used that time to pick things out of the freezer and use the store cupboard stuff and order McDonald's via Uber Eats. So it has been a quiet week, but they are due back in a couple of days. My daughter is also returning. She's been travelling South America for 2.5 months before meeting Darren and the kids in Canada. They land in the morning, and in the afternoon, 3 of their friends are coming to stay. Reese is in a band and they're playing a gig this weekend, and some of the friends are coming up along with the drummer. And then we've got a full week of band practice. And I'm telling you all this because this is why I bought some of this stuff. Spent 170 quid. Quite a bit of it for the band and the teenagers that are staying, because if you've got people staying in your house, you've got to feed them. And they do like specific stuff. So, yeah, 170 quid. But as I say, it is with the teens in mind, plus over £10 with laundry detergent. So I don't know. We do have a rough spending of about £600 a month, and it hasn't gone up because when everything started going up in price, I just started deciding whether I actually wanted to buy it or not, which is why I never really overly comment on prices. I do say, can you remember when this were 49p or whatever mayonnaise from Aldi used to be? And I do say this has gone up, like I will be saying in my video with lean mince beef. But generally speaking, how I've handled it is, do I want to buy it or do I not want to buy it? Is it worth that amount of money to me or is it not? Heinz tomato sauce, for example, it shot up in price all over social media. Everybody's slating Heinz. I thought, you can balls, I ain't paying that amount of money for tomato sauce. Tried loads of different ones and my kids didn't like it. So we decided to just not use as much. And now there is only one child, Drew, who actually uses tomato sauce really. So that stuff lasts a long time. So yeah, it was more of a decision that I made whether I spend money on stuff or not. And that is how I do it now. I buy what we like, and if I don't agree with the price, I just won't buy it, or I will use it in smaller amounts. That's how we do it. Right, yeah, £170 54 pence. It's literally just come out of my bank. Let me show you what I bought. We are over 2 sides this week. You'd hope, wouldn't you, for that amount of money? We'll start from this side. I'll try to give you the prices where I can, but as you know, it's going to be an ish price possibly. I do like EO Valley and I do like organic milk, and at the minute if you buy 3 you get 25% off. Previously they've been discounted prices, but now they've changed their offer. But because I'm doing a lasagna, I need quite a bit of milk anyway. We're not a big milk drinking family, so usually 1 or 2 of these will last us a week. But as we head towards winter and I start cooking more stuff, more homely recipes, I'm going to need more milk anyway, so that were fine for me. 3 and you get 25% off. These eggs, Marks and Spencer's eggs, are about £1.45, and again I've bought 4 packets because I am in my baking season at the moment, but also scrambled egg as an alternative to pancakes in the morning for the teenagers that are going to be staying. Unsalted butter at this time of year is a must for me to have in my fridge because it just gives me a little bit of freedom when I'm wanting to randomly bake. £2 I think they are a block. I always just get sort of generic butter because it's the cheapest stuff and it's just going to be going into cakes. And then I get the nicer salted butter, but I've got enough in my fridge at the minute, so I haven't got any today. Same with cheese really. I've started buying 2 separate packets of cheese. This is sort of your generic stuff that goes into nachos. It's about £2.80, a little bit more, £2.85 a block. Goes into nachos and I'll be using it for lasagnas. But this one I have been getting now for about a month, and this is nice as an eating cheese, and this is also on offer at the minute. I think it's got £1 knocked off, which is why I bought 2 blocks, usually about £4.50, so £3.50 a block at the minute, and it is very, very nice. So if you're fancying a mature cheese that is not too strong but you can actually taste it, really nice with apple and sunflower seeds. No, not sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Will I ever get it right? I probably won't, you know. 3 avocados, they were on offer for £2, usually like £2.40. They're all good. Nothing. Oh, hang on, spoke too soon, that's a bit squidgy, so I'll have to get that used pretty quickly. These potatoes are so nice, and they are a decent price. They are £1.75 a bag, and I had also put 4 baking potatoes in my basket and realised that they were more money than these potatoes, so removed them and just bought another bag. But definitely, if you like a nice all-rounder, then the Trinity Gold from Marks and Spencer's, give them a try. I've not had a bad bag. Sour cream we are stocking up on because of the teens, and actually this will probably get used by the end of the week because they eat that much of it. Double cream, so I think I might make a curry, and I'm going to need to add double cream to the sauce that I've got. 6 packs of Plenish almond milk. This is a clean one, so it's got no like added shite in it. Usually on offer, you normally find this on offer, but this time it was no offer, so I think the price is about £2.25 a tub. I do use the soya one from Aldi, but when you're cooking with it, so when it's been used in porridge, or tried making a custard with it the other day, it tastes quite savoury when it's heated up. So this one I've got in as well, and I have used that for a really long time. If you're looking for a nice laundry detergent, I can recommend Marks and Spencer's. It's less than £6 for that large bottle. Smells nice, not overwhelming. I have also ordered one from the internet. Is it tallow and something or other? Because it's all over, and I was tempted by the really nice packaging, so that's coming soon. I can't remember what it's called, tallow and ash or something like that anyway, but that is a really good one. 50 washers, you don't need to use a lot, it smells nice, not overpowering. I think that it is a really nice product as far as I'm concerned. But if you do like things that smell a lot, then maybe that wouldn't be for you because it is quite mild, but for me it suits me down to the ground. I've decided to try using this concentrated beef stock. It were about £3.50, just instead of the stock pots really. I just thought I'd give that a go. From now all the way through winter, I'll be doing stuff like cottage pie and other bits that'll need beef stock. It's got really good reviews. I very rarely buy anything that's not got good reviews, by the way. I am a review reader, so if you see anything that I've got, chances are it's got fantastic reviews on OCADO. You are welcome. Just got a random jar, M&S salsa. Don't know what it's like. Reviews are all right. Salsa's going up quite a lot at the minute. I would love to make my own, but I can't find a decent enough recipe. That will go along with the 2 or 3 other jars that I have got in my store cupboard. I can't remember how much it were, maybe £1.45, something like that. Oh, £1.20, not bad, but if it tastes shite, then it's a waste of money. Perfect for dipping into and piling onto nachos. Well, look at that. It will be £7.50. £7.50. It is good, it does last a long time, and it is an essential part of my life during autumn and winter. So vanilla extract, 118 mils. I did used to get the one from Costco years ago, and it was a fantastic price, but I do think that is also quite expensive now, although I haven't been to Costco for a long time. This is a treat to me. Brown sugar cubes, I've been buying them for a year. I chuck them into a coffee. It feels a little bit extra and I like it. It just brightens up my day a little bit. And the Tate and Lyle ones are actually cheaper than the M&S ones, and I don't know whether you'd expect that, but they were £1.95, and the M&S ones were well over £2. I usually get the M&S ones, but they've gone up. Yeah, it's nice. It just brings a little smile to my day when I chuck one in my cup. I've been making bread, made some soda bread. I did film it actually. If you haven't seen it, I'll link that video in description box. But I wanted to try to do it gluten-free, so I bought a small bag. It had got good reviews, and I'm just having a look to see how much it were. £1.95 for, it's 500 grams, that, isn't it? So we'll give that a go and we'll see what it turns out like. They're nice, 120-ish. I like them, kids like them. I was going to order 2 boxes, but I thought, what's the point? Because then they'll just all get munched straight away. A couple of packets of brown onions. I use a load of brown onions. Love them. Just bring so much flavour to your food. A couple of packets of tender stem broccoli. I've stopped buying carrots. Carrots is a very well used vegetable in this house. I stopped buying them from OCADO because the best ones I've found are from Aldi, and the organic ones, they're £1. And they taste so nice. They haven't got that chemical smell to them. They don't rot very quickly. They are a solid carrot. So I just keep going and buying the carrots from Aldi. Tortillas, they're actually reduced at the minute, but they aren't showing a reduction. They've just put the price down to $1.15. If you look at ingredients, Dorito ones have got a lot of stuff added. These are okay, and I don't mind my kids having them. So we got 3 bags of the cool, 3 bags of the fiery, and then just 1 normal, which we'll probably have with chili. But these will all be donated to the nacho cause that happens when Ozymandias is practicing in our house. Tins of tomatoes, they are 2 for £1.80 at the minute. This pulper is the best tomato as far as I'm concerned. There is another brand as well, it's not just this brand, but this is the one that's on offer at the minute. Again, the two brands of pulper that I use, they intermittently come on offers, and then I like to stock up. I've only bought 8 cans, which is not actually that much for me, but I just got 8, and 10 cans of beans, which are 45p at the moment. Yes, they aren't showing a reduction, they've just gone down in price as well. So good price for a tin of beans, and you know, they haven't got tons of crap in them. Got haricot beans, obviously. Tomatoes is to 33%, water, sugar, corn flour, salt, vinegar, dried onions, paprika extract, flavouring, onion, oil, garlic extract. See? No crap, really. So they are a alright bean, and they taste nice. What have we got down here? £7.20 for 700, is it? 750 grams. So, yeah, it's a lot. Darren, whilst he's been in Canada, sent me a packet of the mince that he was using, and he was like, just disheartened that we were paying $23 for a packet of mince. However, their mince actually was cheaper than our mince because his pack were nearly 1.5 kilograms. And it worked out cheaper than what we're actually paying. But that is for the lasagna for the teenagers. I like coffee pods. My coffee machine over there, I got it from Facebook Marketplace, and it is used daily by myself and Darren. So it was an investment. I didn't think it was going to be at time, so I only bought it because I got some pods in a food waste box. These are about £3.50 a pack, so they're not the cheapest ones that you can get. But I forgot to pick ones up from Aldi. I can't wait until there's a Lidl. There's a Lidl opening up quite close to us, so I'm going to be frequenting that place for coffee pods because I like the little ones. But these are nice, Peruvian and Colombian, both places my eldest daughter has been to this year. Greaseproof baking paper because I have run out, and obviously I'm going to need some because I'm baking. A couple of bottles of Vimto. I like this stuff. The stuff with the sugar in, although they add sweetener to it now as well, but that was on offer. I can't remember how much it were. And then if we come round here, frozen chips. It's actually a block of fries. It doesn't move. They're all stuck together, but I can't remember how much they are, but they're an all right price. Chicken nuggets, these are the ones that I always buy for Drew, and they're just under £5, I think. around about a £5 or so. Not cheap, but they are 100% chicken breasts, made in UK. They're all right. Garden peas, they're Drew's favourite garden peas, even though they are astronomically expensive. Over £4 for that bag. I don't know. And then these pizzas were on offer. They were £2.50, £2.25, something like that per pizza. These are with Darren in mind because he does like these sloppy Giuseppes. And if I don't ever cook, he goes and gets a pizza because that's the only thing that he can actually think of. We've got 4 Giuseppes, 4 American, which are pepperoni, 2 margarita, just in case anybody fancies one of those. And then we've got the garlic and mozzarella flatbreads, which are also half price. Less than £1.50, I think. Maybe £1.75. I thought I'd chuck all these. They're all fresh, but I'm chucking them all in the freezer. And then they can just be pulled out when we need them. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week, innit, with all these people here. I have thought about taking Drew away, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it at the minute. We are going away end of this month, end of September. So I've got that sort of in my vision. So I don't feel the need to go away, but I do also know that having a house full of people with full drum kit and guitars and recording stuff and all that might be a little bit too much for him, especially because he likes to play drums as well, you see. And when full drum kit's out, he likes to go on it, and it's one of them situations, you know, with older kids. So I feel like I might take him and even Neve somewhere for a couple of days. See what weather's going to be like. It's just going to be UK. But it's still out the house, isn't it? It's still out the house and away. So I might do that. The cat's watching me through the window. I'm making him stay outside for a bit, get some fresh air. Right. I should buzz off, really. Like, the only thing that I've forgotten in this shop, and I wish that I'd known what we're doing before I put the order in yesterday, because it was a late order. I wanted to order some nice milk chocolate because I've accidentally made some caramels. I was trying to make fudge, and it's a caramel. It's nice. It's got pumpkin in it, so it's slightly savoury as well, but it really needs to be covered in chocolate with a little bit of sea salt on top. So I need to get that because I want to finish making them. I am getting well and truly into experimenting in the kitchen, you know. I'm loving life. Right, I hope you're well. And I've run out of things to say now, so me and my skewer better buzz off and put the shopping away. And I don't know what day this video is going up, but I hope you have a good weekend or week, depending on when you see it. And I will see you. See you later, alligator. Bye.